Hey, jumping on again, JW. Um, as I sat down to elevate my foot, I got some burning pain, but I felt a little bit better overall. Almost like the burning was like the end of the high level pain, and maybe it's going to decrease from here. At least that's my hope, and see what happens. I keep coming back on because at least when I'm talking to the camera and I think about maybe someone on the other side who's going through something right now that could be mental or physical pain, and maybe this video would help them. So if that's what it is, whenever I pray to God and ask Him to help me, I always make sure I tell Him that I'll do anything He asks me. If He needs me to help someone else, please guide me to do that. And whenever I see anyone who looks like they're troubled, or if I come across them, I try to extend at least a kind word or a gesture. And sometimes I'll even, maybe some people would think this is pushy, I'll just ask them, are you doing okay? And if they ask me why I ask that, I'd say, well, you look like you're in pain, or you look troubled, and then you'll usually have a response. I remember one guy said, yeah, I had knee surgery on both my knees, and I'm in a pretty high level of pain. I said, well, I see pain in your eyes. I've had pain myself, and I know what it looks like, and I just want you to know that I'm passing on positive energy to you. And that's all we can do, and pray for you, and include them in my prayers. Sometimes I will ask them their name. So when I pray to God, I can say, if his name was Jim, God, please help Jim, the fellow I met today who's having pain from the knee operation. Please include him in my prayers. And like I say, last night the pain was so bad that I was becoming a little bit delirious. I try not to make too much noise now when I'm in pain, because it's not fair to my wife who's trying to sleep, and she's a pretty sound sleeper. Half the time she says, I didn't hear anything, and I'm out here grunting and groaning. I don't know how anyone wouldn't hear it, but God bless her, she can sleep. The woman has always been a good sleeper, sound sleeper. Sign of a person who doesn't have a guilty conscience, when you can just, her head hits the pillow and boom. She doesn't think about anything. She's a good person. It's always helping people and doing things for people, and I think she's got a very clear conscience, and wish I did. I did a lot of things back in the day that I'm not proud of, and probably weren't very Christian-like in some respects, but I'd say the last, I don't know, 30 years or so, I think I've been a pretty decent person. Not that I was a horrible person before that, but I did things that I'm not proud of, like I said. And I'm very much more of a caring person, I guess you would say now. When I ask someone how they're doing or something like that, I actually mean it now. I remember back when we were younger, hey, how's it going? It was just a saying. Nobody really wanted to hear your problems, and that's pretty true today. I try not to share my problems with too many people, and I don't think that I'm sharing my problems on this video. I just, I'm talking about pain in the sense that it might be helpful to someone out there who's also experiencing some sort of pain. So, but I remember someone said, I wish I'd given the credit line if I knew who it was, but they said, don't tell people about your problems, because 80% of them don't care that you have problems, and the other 20% are glad you have them. So, and I thought, that's probably true, but I mean, my wife is one of these people who wears her heart on her sleeve. She tells her friends and relatives everything that goes on in her life, and I'm just the opposite. I don't I don't confide. Not that I don't trust the people who I could confide in. I have family members who are compassionate and would want to help me, but I always feel that, why burden them with something they really can't? What are they going to do? I mean, I'd appreciate their prayers. They claim they pray for me anyway, so I hope they do, and I'm sure they do. But yeah, it's been a tough day, and I guess I'm going to head out to work. That's the plan, and I pray to God that He'll at least temporarily stop the pain and give me some relief, because it's really taken its toll on me the last couple of days. I feel like I'm losing the battle today, but I know with His help, I'll win this battle, and I know I'll get better eventually. But some days are tougher than others, and this has been one of them. I appreciate you listening. I've been popping on and off every couple of minutes, it seems, and I hope you're doing well. And I'll have a good thought for you, and I hope you'll have one for me. Thanks.